Morning, Res and Shine. Welcome, Uncle Sam, Static Kaleidoscope, Bedlam Media's premier morning podcast. Are sure to kick off your morning right and help you get through your busy workday, or in this case, your morning commute. Guys, I'm your host, Sam the SLB. Before we begin, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow this channel for more content. At some point, we'll have other content coming. I have a couple different plans going on. We should be able to bring that to you hopefully by the end of the year. Alongside that, Above the Ring, we'll be covering Revolution. We do have a pre-show, go home show that should be dropping before the. Sorry, it should be dropping. It will be dropping. You guys want to hear our picks and our thoughts before the show happens. We will also have our normal post show. So before we so this week I'm going to be traveling for the first time for my job, and I'm looking forward to it. I've actually never traveled for work. I've traveled for a lot of different things. Traveled for vacation, obviously. I haven't traveled for work. I will be in the Cincinnati area. By the time you listen to this, I will be there. I'll have things going on. I was going to record this before so people could throw me ideas. But, you can throw me ideas, I don't know, in the future. For other trips I might have. But has anyone here traveled for work? Let me know down below. I'm kind of curious on everyone's thoughts here. This is going to be an interesting experience. I've never done the whole, I'm working tomorrow. I made the big mistake. I am working, well, as I'm recording this, I haven't left yet. So by the time this drops, I will be there. Made the big mistake. I'm working, Monday working, and then I'm flying out late that night. Kind of missed the I don't want to say I missed the memo, because my company did say that Monday's a travel day, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll work and then I'll fly. Should have thought about that more thoroughly. Doing that for when I come back on Thursday. I'm flying during the day rather than wait till like 8:00 at night. Yeah, I'm going to do something for work. I'm going in the office. The first time I've done this. First time I've actually been in an office since COVID happened. I pretty much worked. I worked all through COVID, but I worked in the office up until I believe the day everyone went on lockdown, which was I believe middle of March, 14th, 15th, 16th, whatever that Friday was. I was working. So, and plus everyone's remote now. They're just hiring people all over the place. So I'm going to meet people who I haven't actually met in person before, which I'm pretty excited about. I'm a very sociable person. Not as sociable as I want to be, as I could be. As of recent, obviously doing the podcast, I want to make sure this stuff's coming out, making sure I'm giving you guys quality stuff, as well as taking time for myself, because time for myself is very important, just as everyone else here knows. So I'll be flying in, get my own hotel room, meeting up with people, doing the expense thing. I'm kind of curious what I could write off. Like, not like maybe like if I, went shopping and bought, a PlayStation VR 2, I can't earn enough. Now, I'm just kind of like thinking about, obviously, food, thinking about pretty much, I guess, food comes down to, if I had to do laundry for one reason or another, because you kind of like being up and move, being like, hey, we need you here. So because we need you here, we need you to uplift for like a week and be here, where I would be normally home doing everything I, paying from, doing my food stuff. Now, I don't really have a fridge. I don't know. Hotel room, I have a fridge, but I don't have anywhere to cook. I don't have anywhere to like do laundry where I would normally have it. Yeah. As I'm recording this, and again, I'll be in Cincinnati pretty much finishing up by this point for this whole thing I'm doing. just making sure I'm packing. I do the normal things, and maybe I'll do something like this with Mania. Things, almost like a checklist. Hey guys, this is what I'm bringing. Missing something, I'll drop it by the time I'm coming back from Philadelphia. Who knows? So I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a fun. I think it's going to be fun. I love traveling, so I love getting on a plane. I do a lot of reading now. I'll put my music on, but I usually just grab my book. I'll read throughout the whole flight. But I also think it's going to be an unique experience. Not that it's unique, because a lot of people do travel for work, one way or another. Whether they have to fly or whether they have to drive. I'm not talking about commuting. I just mean like, hey, you need to drive 6 hours to go to a convention, or you need to be here for like 3 days. A lot of people do it. I've never done it. I think it's a good experience. Kind of shows me I'm, initiative. Kind of shows me willing to go out of my way to, work harder. And I think that's something we all try to do to kind of better ourselves, move up the totem pole. So yeah, as I'm recording this, I still got to think about everything I got to pack. Not that it's a lot. It's only a few days. I wish it was kind of like a week, just so I didn't have to worry about flying in during the week and flying out during the week and being home so I can work on Friday, as well as give you guys quality content for, AEW Revolution and Friday's episode. Yeah, a lot of things that are going through my mind. It's nothing. Again, it's nothing crazy. I just haven't been in an office for a while. I haven't traveled for work. I actually went out I went looking for shirts because I needed shirts because I don't have any work shirts. Because A, I've been in an office in a while, and B, I've put on weight. Most people do. We're getting older. Whether you work out often or not, we all put on weight. So, I had to go shopping for some shirts, which felt good. It's one thing to do it for yourself. Hey, want new shoes or want new shirts, or like I did, I got this all cleaned up last week. Just to kind of look good, look your best. Professionally, it's a little different. You're doing it for somebody else. Well, I mean, dating, you're doing it for somebody else too. But yeah, that's a different monster. That's. I mean, granted, I would have rather done 1,000,000 first dates over like 1,000,000 interviews, and that's another story for another day. Who am I flying? I think I'm flying with American. Both ways. I hope so, because I was supposed to fly Frontier, and then that kind of was giving me problems when I was booking the flight. I'll be flying Frontier for Philly, and they've changed like my return flight like 30 times already. I'm like, am I gonna even come home? Maybe take the whole week off at that point. Yeah. So no, I'm looking forward to it. I don't really have much to say about this except like a lot of opportunity here. Just the middle of the week. So guys, it's the middle of the week. Go do what you want to do. Go enjoy your, March is around the corner. This Friday, I'm looking forward to recording this episode, having it for you guys, because we're going to talk Dune. I want to talk about Dune 1, get everyone ready to go into Dune Part 2. And I'm hoping, and John, you listening, I know you're listening, I hope you hear me, I want us to do You Can't Beat the Classics episode on the Dune movies. We'll even watch the original from 84. We'll go talk to the three of them. Just throwing it out there. So I'm hoping I'm come home, in a timely manner. I can come home and record this, and then we can talk about, that. But guys, think it'll go well. Wish me luck. Hope it goes well, and I hope your week goes well too, guys. If you don't already do so, please make sure you follow us on Facebook, X, on YouTube at Bedlam Media. You find myself as the SOB official on X. Don't forget to follow my wrestling show Above the Ring. Above the Ring will be covering AEW's Revolution this week. I won't be live tweeting. We will have a post show as well. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a review. Tell people why Bedlam Media, Above the Ring, and Uncle Jim's Kaleidoscope is the podcast of your choosing, why they should listen to us as well. As always, guys, thank you for listening, and do not forget to join the Bedlam.